I'm gonna check out that Dr. Disrespect, and I just want to check out some more stuff too as well. Let's get into some of the fire, right? Some of the fire of me roasting. A lot of people keep requesting that I do certain reactions, and hey, here I am. Let's check it out. Let's see what the hell is going on in this piece. All right. What's going on? We're about to check out Abba and Preach. They're going after Tim Pool and a few other people. It's like they're happy. Like the look of glee on this nigga Abba face. Hold on. Why he look that happy? Yo, he happy as hell, fam. All for his boo-boo destiny. He just want to make him proud. Is that where you get the ring from? Let's check this out, man. Let's see what they got to say.
All right, today's topic. Apparently some
YouTubers like my neighbors are starting it up already.
$100,000 per video to make pro-Russian content.
No. Today's topic. Goddamn. All the naysayers were right.
What you mean?
All the people that was talking about conspiracy were right.
They're part of it?
I mean, shoot. There's a lot of people that was talking about, Russia this and Russia that. And they got it. They do.
Now look.
I thought the Cold War was over. It was never over, Abba.
So here are the details.
I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet money that if not both of them, one of them don't know anything about this, didn't do the research, don't know nothing. And it's probably Preach. It's probably Preach.
Dubin, Lauren Southern, Lauren Chen, Lauren White. There's a lot of Lawrence and some other male names, okay? They're all implicated in this scheme. Essentially, what is going on is the DOJ released or unsealed an indictment, and in that, it talked about a scheme where a Russian company was essentially paying Lauren Chen and her husband to run an American company called Tenet, which you could go and find their YouTube channel. And they would pay creators to make content that was pro-Russian on...
But how much, like $10,000?
Some of them were getting paid as much as $100,000 per video.
That's a whole lot of money.
Now, there's not just mere allegations. The people who were claimed to have been paid that amount.
This nigga been hanging out with Amazing Lucas. Why his shirt so dusty? My bad. I know that's petty, but the nerve to have it say manscaping, you didn't even take care of how clean it was. What's crazy? That was you doing before this? Painting pictures, nigga?
Admit that they were paid that amount. They've made public Twitter statements, and they're also saying they're victims. They didn't know this money was coming from Russia. They didn't know this money was coming from shady places. What we can't confirm right now is that Lauren Chen and her husband were definitely they definitely knew where the money came from. That information is in the indictment. You know how they knew? Because when they were not getting their invoices paid out, they were Googling what time it was in Russia. They were referring to them in their own private messages as, when are the Russians going to pay us? So them motherfuckers definitely knew.
They knew.
Now, whether or not Dave Dubin knew or Tim Drool knew, that's a different question.
But I got this question, though.
Vas-y.
They're asking you to do some specific content. When people ask you to do some specific content,
what you mean?
Like, because they saying,
I'm a victim.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
We didn't know what the money. But when someone tells you, make a content about them. Huh? Make a content about them.
Yeah.
What you mean? Make a content about them. And then,
nah, shut up. No, bro. Sam, it depends on so many different factors when it comes to that type of stuff, right? I've gotten hit up by sponsors. I turned down a lot of them. Like a lot. Like a lot. Oh, if it's so ridiculous, like that I really don't want to do it. And I just want to pretty much say, nah, I'm cool, but in a different way. I pull the Marlon Wayans, right? And just ask for the most ridiculous price possible to where they know, like, nigga, what? That sounds... And I'm like, yeah. Not really rocking with whatever the hell you offering, bro. $4 billion. You be like, nigga, what? Like, for you to advertise my TV? Yes. You want me to help sell your TVs, nigga? But anyway, right? There's so many different factors, right? And sometimes when people are sponsoring or asking for an ad to be run, they would ask you, right, or select like, hey, I seen you've been doing videos on Lucas. Just an example. Can you do the ad that I'm asking for in another Lucas video? And they could be literally looking at numbers or engagement, or they could be saying, I want to present my ad in front of the people that watch your videos about this person, right? That's how the game runs, right? So sometimes they will make requests like, yo, we'll do this, blah, blah, blah. Can the video be about this? Right? It just is what it is. That doesn't necessarily say that like, oh, I should automatically assume this is some kind. No, nigga. No. And on top of that, we don't know if these people had someone doing the ads for them, especially if they was down with the network and all that, right? I think that the network should take the blame, bro, and responsibility, not the individual creators who are under the network, especially if like the network is telling you what ads to do, nigga, you just following suit. Like, that's why I'm independent as hell, though, by the way. Right? I don't like being told what to do. I like freedom. There's no strings on me.
And you're like, I don't know where the money from. Just this, not knowing where the money's from, it's weird.
Hey, Penny, what's up? What's up, Jeff?
You know why it's hard for me to believe
I see you guys in the chat.
No.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's one
It's
of the reasons
because
why.
it's so much money.
It's a lot of money, man.
It's not like a regular, like, you know, we get brand deals and you'll have
They
brand
kind of
deals.
oversell
I can tell you, like, for a 1 million view video, a brand deal will range anywhere from like $8,000 to $12,000. And if you're like a finance bro who does just finance stuff, a finance company might give you $20,000, $30,000. Okay,
they'll give you some.
but that's for millions of views. The
Finance
videos that they were
get
getting
bread.
paid $100,000 for. Do you know how much views they were getting on some of these videos?
Tell me.
1,000 views. 5,000 views. So on a 5,000 view video, you were getting 10 times what somebody gets on a 1 million view. How does that make sense?
I got to see that.
Some
That don't sound, because you just said Tim Pool's name, though, Abba. And Tim Pool don't get no damn 5,000 views of video on no video. Tim Pool could talk about his beanie, and that shit would get probably 100,000 easy. They're like, so I don't know who exactly you talking about. Maybe like a up and coming, or like they just started a network. Because sometimes I see that, right? Like big networks will get a YouTube channel, and because they just started and they don't know what the hell they're doing, right? And they're just uploading content, it's really just a long game type of just long game, yeah, long game type of game. That's what they'll do. Hold on. I'm sorry, I got distracted because someone is trying to connect to my TV. The hell is wrong with these niggas? That's crazy. No, you could not get. Maybe that's an accident. That's funny as hell. She just popped up. I'm like, but yeah, fam.
people are good at shutting up and not.
Where's my
asking
remote?
questions.
So I
When
can
it's
turn that joint
convenient.
down.
Here's the thing. There's so many layers of this. Like, if you honestly think these people didn't know, then that means that they're the most incompetent, stupid motherfuckers on the planet.
I don't believe
They could be
And
letting other
it's
people
their
handle
job.
that, bro.
The parts that make you unbelievable, it's your job.
That's unfair, bro. That's like, you gotta think of these people as companies now at this point when you get to that level, right? And if something happens at a restaurant, you're gonna blame the owner, like the nigga that's in the corporate office, right? Or is it something that happened at that location or with that worker, or right? Like it should be handled directly, whoever was directly responsible, right? And on top of that, if you can't prove that they like knew, right? What are you even talking about?
To look at things critically.
How much information Abba and Preach get wrong on a regular basis? Just like,
You guys are a
What?
conspiracy brain. You guys believe in a lot of conspiracies and how people are working together to take down different angles of the government. But you're being offered 6 figures to do a disgustingly shit tier video, and you don't think
Show
that's
the video.
suspicious at all. You don't research where the money's coming from. You don't try to track.
how do they know? Like, see, it's crazy. I'm not trying to pause too much, but how do they know? In your opinion, it's an ish tier video. In their opinion, it could be fire. Nigga, I think some of your videos is hot garbage, but that's just an opinion. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot of things that you're saying as if we know for sure and we don't. And I don't want to seem like I'm defending Tim Pool hard as hell, but it's just like certain things, like, I don't like, right, when it comes to spreading misinformation or just saying something's 100% concrete when we don't know, nigga. Show me evidence. Let's see the footage that you're talking about. Let's see actual proof that Tim Pool accepted this stuff, knowing what it was.
Track it down. You don't wonder why they want pro-Russian stuff. That's crazy.
Well, you know what? I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to tell them, I'm going to say this. I think they didn't know.
That was crazy too. I zoomed in on this because I was peeping a dirty shirt. Nigga, this is an ad. He's the whole time he's running an ad while he's crying about this. What? You know what? I ain't even know. I could stretch that ad that he's using and prove how like dumb he sounds, but I don't want to sound as simple as him though. Right? But just over it, that's just funny as hell. And take that damn towel off the door.
Because they were suspicious about what they knew.
Facts.
The definition, I didn't know, it means that you don't know for sure. But it doesn't mean that you don't have suspicions. And because you have those suspicions, you don't ask. You know, whenever you deal in bars and stuff like that, you have suspicions of where certain things is doing or what that guy in the corner is doing. Yeah. I didn't ask. I don't know that guy. I don't talk to him. But my suspicions are he does this and that. I don't know for a fact. I don't know.
Plausible deniability.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it really doesn't matter.
No, it does not.
The reason why it doesn't matter whether you knew or not is you should have known. You should have done your due diligence. You should have researched it.
You don't know.
Your job as a political commentary, someone who prides themselves on being independently funded, then you're receiving this kind of money and you're just
not independent.
That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
You don't know the business dealings of whatever they are operating, who they had employed, who was handling. Like, this sound like they just don't know anything, fam. That's what it really does.
I was just astounded by the amount of money that was floating. But then people were telling me, like, Abba, you have no idea. The amount of people that are getting pushed money to promote a specific view, you have no idea how big. And it makes sense to me now. Because Lauren Chen lives in Montreal, okay? Her and her husband live here. They're from here. It was so bizarre to me to sometimes go check out these people's lifestyle, and they're living exorbitant lifestyles. But I look at their YouTube channel and I know what kind of money they make from the kind of content that they make. I know they don't have the membership viewers for it either. So I'm like, how are you buying homes?
How do you know that? How do you know what Patreon is? I hate when people do that. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know the details of none of that.
When I know you barely touching six figures. Where's this money coming from? And they're buying fancy spots too. So everything is kind of coming together now. And it's like, oh, okay.
Pocket watching.
The political sphere, a lot of people that you might think are bought and paid for are probably bought and paid for. And that makes sense to me too. When I saw Tucker Carlson run over there to Russia and do all that stuff, irrespective of how you feel about it, I'm just saying,
like you,
how much money do you if Tim Drool and Ray Dubin got 100K per video for producing a 1,000 view video, how much do you think Tucker Carlson got paid for that groceries?
Can you please show me where? Where? You know how crazy that sounds, bro? Like, I know I ain't tripping. That sounds nuts. I'm sorry, guys. I have to look. That sounds so crazy, bro. Tim Pool put out a video. That was 1,000 views, nigga. Like, on what channel, bro? I gotta know. What channel was this? Let's see. All right. Come on, bro. 20,000 is low for this nigga. Like, which channel? Let's go to his main. All right, let's go to this. I don't see 1,000. 1,000. You know how ridiculous that would be, bro? This nigga's crazy. What video had 1,000 views? I'm sorry, y'all don't understand how ridiculous that is. To even say something like that. What? Where? Where's that at? Show me. These niggas just be talking, bro. I'm telling you, I've been preaching don't know nothing.
Store and that you could.
Is it a new channel? Where?
30 million?
Why did you?
For you guys, the viewer, when you see political commentary, okay, be very careful because some of these people are absolutely bought and paid for, even though they want to relate to the average person. And they
FB, say, how you doing?
I'm just like you. Meanwhile, they get paid $100,000 by a foreign government to betray their own country. Just be careful. That's the main thing.
A lot of things about that, the political side is not moral. A lot of it is. So
you mean like two Canadian dudes with squeaky floors to try to make it seem as if they real? You got a towel in the background, I don't know, dirty shirt. Make it seem like you ain't making all the money that you actually making, that you let us know that you was actually making. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. People can say the same thing about y'all.
Whenever I give my opinion about that, I try to stay away from that as much as I can because I don't know the whole picture.
Hit the like button, guys.
And sometimes it's a lot of things. It's just like wrestling.
Yeah.
It's really just like wrestling. In the locker room, everybody shakes hands and having fun. Yeah. But in front of everybody, it's just the heel and the superhero.
What's up, JB?
That's what it is. And by the end of the day, everybody's catching a check.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. When I saw 100K per video, I literally tried to triple take because I know these guys' YouTube channel. I know they don't get views.
They was thinking about the money in your butt. Yo, you just saw him lie. And we get views, bro. And these are clips. They don't get views. What is he talking about? The lowest count I see is like 14,000, which is pretty damn good for one video. Okay, I see a 9,000 right there, but it's about chickens. Proving my point that this nigga could make a video about his beanie and get thousands of views. Right? But what are you talking about? Right? The frequency is different. His monthly view count is probably, especially on the other channel that he has too, 1 billion times higher than yours. Right? You doing like 2 to 3 videos a day. Yeah, you get good numbers. They killing it. Right? I'm not going to say they're not like they're not getting views. But when you do the math, bro, it's not much of a difference. If Tim Pool literally did the same style of content y'all did, same length, and limited the amount of number of videos he put out, nigga, it would blow y'all out the water probably. Good chance. Right? But he's doing updates and reactionary content where he's giving his opinion on things, right? And no, there's differences, right? You're not an expert like you think you are, Apple. You really ain't.
They are making 20 to 30 times what I would make on a sponsored video when I have 10 times more views. How does that make sense? That's crazy.
Sound like
anybody
jealousy.
Was offering me even 1/10 of what they're offering these guys, I'm doing back. I have sponsors who try to approach me all the time. We have maybe 2 to 3 sponsors. We have extra from time to time. Why? Okay. I use it. I'm comfortable advertising it because it's something I actually believe in. I'm using it. And
all right, man.
That's funny because that's not real.
I don't mind saying this for free because it's just true.
The search, you gonna pull up the search chart?
I'm pretty sure I got the app right here.
I got the THN.
Okay, right there. There you go. Yeah, just search it up, dude.
Over there promoting shit.
You $100,000?
Yeah.
He really cares about that money, man. He wants that. He wants that $100,000 deal.
Wow. Nah, I can't rock with that. You're gonna have to hold the big L for that. And I know Tim Drewell's already tried to just walk over this and he just tried to ignore it, but nah. You should be hyper skeptical of somebody who's that quick to accept money. I mean, listen, when I first came on the scene, I didn't know much about these sponsors, so if it didn't look harmful, I was like, whatever. But the more I thought about it, there's a reason why I don't do, Blue Chew stuff. There's a reason why I don't do toys for dudes or whatever. Not that those things are necessarily wrong. It's just, is this one the kind of thing I want to be advertising? Now, taking money from unknown sources, that's even more shady. So, no.
You're not even taking... You don't take money from known sources. Taking money from unknown sources is crazy.
Bro,
yeah, you're right.
Because the person who runs the finances, if you Google his name, it doesn't exist anywhere. That didn't throw any red flags for you. What if you're part of some kind of criminal conspiracy? You don't even know it. Beyond being fucking... Irresponsible towards your fans. You're irresponsible towards yourself. You might be putting yourself into a conspiracy you don't even know about. And ignorance will not always save you when it comes to the law.
It won't.
So on that topic, what they're being charged with is money laundering and the FARA Act. The FARA Act, I think, is like the Foreign Foreign Agents Registration Act, which is basically like if you are an entity or an individual here in the United States who is lobbying on behalf of a foreign government and being paid to do so, you have to be registered. And if you're not, they can charge you. And that one doesn't look too crazy because like I think the people who
you'd have to prove that they knew
and maybe go to jail for like
you would have to prove that they was fully aware. And does that go down to temple?
Like 2 to 3 years. Which
just
in your country sounds crazy. But they also have money laundering charges, which that one can carry a much higher penalty. So we'll see how that goes. But Lauren Chen and her husband most likely are going to be charged in the very near future. The people who ran the Russian ops, they've already been charged. So yeah, they're going to jail. YouTubers are going to jail for fucking around.
No,
I don't think Tim Pool's going to jail. That would be nuts. I do not think you want that. Look at his face. Yo, he is so hype. Like, what's wrong with this guy? Dang, he want to protect his boo-boo destiny, like at all cost.
They're going to jail for finding out.
Yeah, true. But you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I know. I just want to cover this story real quick. I'll say this. If I find out any political commentary YouTuber is being paid by a foreign entity or a foreign country and they're doing political commentary on that specific, I'm going to look at them like you have zero credibility, personally. I can't take anything you say seriously because you're getting paid by these people to say this stuff. That's how I...
Shut up. I can't take you seriously, Manscaped. Acting like you ain't sponsored. This dude's a loser. He said they're not going to jail. These guys are clowns. Facts, FB. Facts. Big facts.
I personally feel about it. I'm curious how you guys feel. Does this make you look at Tim Pool or any of these kinds different? If you guys have a political commentary...
shut up. Says enough. I gave him a chance. They sound like they really just hate anyone who's not woke, right? I just gotta call a spade a spade. And it sounds like they're real bitter and just trying to defend their boo-boo destiny. That's all it sounds like. Like they're just trying to defend their boo-boo, right? They want to make sure that he's okay and taken care of and no one ever talks about him. But it just is what it is, man. This is what it is, man. Tell me what you think down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video, watch more videos. I'm dropping a lot of videos, right? I might slow down eventually, but for now, as long as you guys are watching them, I'm dropping a bunch of videos, man, and going live whenever I can. All right. Sign up for Discord just in case you don't get notifications.